How's it going, dragons? It's Nice here again, and today I'm here with a little Q&A for you. Now, this was kind of short notice, but I wanted to get the usual Tuesday videos out because I was watching Whiskey and Jam Jar's video yesterday about having your goal and actually sticking to it, for especially YouTubers, having that schedule. And I know if I didn't do it today, I would not do it tomorrow. I would probably not do it Thursday, and I would get lazy about it. So I have found time, I've made time to get this video up today. So I did tweet out earlier for you guys to send me some questions, and I did actually get a few. A lot of them from my best friend who doesn't mind me saying her name anymore, but her name is Jess. Almost 40% of the questions are from Jess, so bear with. And after that I may as well get straight into the video. Sorry. Okay. Right. The first question is from Golden Gaming Goddess, and it says, what animal do you think represents you? Now, I've said in previous videos that I am more spiritually orientated than religiously, and I know that my spirit animal is actually a wolf, and I can see that because they can work on their own, but they work better together in a community that works together. And that's actually what I have here. If I am a wolf, everyone, my YouTube family is definitely my pack, and especially my friends as well, just in or out of YouTube or Twitter, but they are my pack. We all work well together, but in times where I'm alone, I work well as a lone wolf. So that answers that question. Okay, and the next one's also from Golden Gaming Goddess. What is the nicest thing you've done for someone? Now, this is taking me a while to think about. Not saying that I'm not nice, just that I don't remember. Like, how do you rate what you think is nice compared to what other people think is nice? So, like, a friendly hello in the morning could make someone's day because they think it's just nice of someone to say it. But I wouldn't personally think of that as nice because it's common courtesy. But I think the nicest... I've actually really got to think about this, because there are different scales. But I think the nicest thing I've done for someone... the last nice thing I'd done for someone was probably send them a really nice message, just wishing them a great day. If they're watching this, you know who you are. And yeah, I know you appreciate it. Okay, yeah. So the nicest thing I've probably done for someone, the last thing. I'm not saying it's the nicest thing I've ever done, but that's the last nicest thing I've done that I can remember. Because I can't judge it on different scales. Okay, next question is from Hennessy Rain. What is your fondest memory from childhood? I think my fondest memory is probably one of my most embarrassing memories. And that was actually for my 4th birthday, 4th or 5th. And me and my family were on a plane to Spain. And because the time zone had been changed, it had become my birthday earlier. So they'd actually got the flight attendants to get everyone to sing happy birthday to little 4 or 5-year-old me on the plane. It is one of my most embarrassing, but one of my fondest memories from my childhood. The next question from Shauna. If you had to live in a video game world, what would you choose? Ooh, if I could adopt the abilities of the character, I'd actually really want to live. Or do I? One of my favourite game series from that I would always love to play. I love to play it every day, even though I don't play it every day because I need time, and which I don't have. Splinter Cell, actually, in my opinion, is one of the greatest spy games that were ever done. I don't think, for me personally, nothing will top it. I am in love with those games. I have not beat all of them yet. That probably just came out as gibberish, so I'm not gonna say it again. I haven't even beat all the games yet. I'll get around to doing it. I mean, college is about to finish next week, so loads of gaming time. To other YouTubers, loads of collab time. I'm gonna leave Jess's till last because it's like a bunch. There's 4 of them. So I'll move on to Nikki's. And following the theme of childhood, what is your biggest childhood fear? Now, I'm saying childhood is 10 or below. And the scariest thing I remember from being below, like being under 10, is actually, I'm a really big Doctor Who fan. And I think my biggest fear soon became the Weeping Angels. Which kind of sounds like really bad from time to time, but if you're also a Doctor Who fan, you know how scary those Weeping Angels were. I mean, who wouldn't be creeped out by statues that just move whenever you blink? That was one of my biggest childhood fears. I mean, hell, I think sometimes they still haunt me to this day. Yeah, obviously it's not my biggest fear now. The obviously biggest fear now is needles. Fuck those, as I say before. Okay, from Ellen. I'm gonna leave that question, so I'll go through Jess's question now, because Ellen's question is just so funny. Okay, first one from Jess, obviously my best friend. I do hope to get her in these videos. She's said that she wants to be. So hopefully we can find time, Jess, and I'll get you in these videos with me. Let people know who you are. And you can't go looking for her on Twitter because she doesn't go on Twitter. She doesn't have it. So no stalking my best friend. So first question from Jess. She loves to ask deep questions. The first one is, do you judge a book by its cover? Now, I hate to admit this, but I do. And if you've watched the Solving Issues episode of bullying, I said that I also have trust issues. So it's kind of led me to kind of judge people's character before interacting with them, because I want to know if I think they'll be good people to me. Now, I may miss out on like loads of friendships because they might be acting like douchey one day, whereas they're not really like that. But if I was ever to meet them again and they were acting different, then that can change my opinion. But unfortunately, yes, I do judge books by their covers. I don't like the fact that I do that. It's just natural because of my past. Okay, next question from Jess. Do you believe in second chances? It depends on what's been done. Say it's... The first thing I go to is relationships, even though I've never had one. But I say someone cheats, I go on the idea that once a cheater, always a cheater. They do not deserve a second chance if they're willing to do that one time. I don't know, what else? It's like crime. Steal once, you're gonna steal it again because you get the adrenaline rush and you get addicted to it. So I clearly do not believe in second chances. Unless you're like talking, it's like you mess up speech once, it's like, yeah, of course you can try again with that. Or say making videos. If I mess up one of these videos once, I mean, I'll probably still upload it because I don't care. But I always have the ideal of going again. So, in people-wise, no. What's the one thing people always misunderstand about you? I think people always think that I've had a really happy and great life and that nothing has gone wrong, when they couldn't be more wrong. I have had so many things go wrong with my life, and many things to go wrong with my life in the future. But I don't look on that, not anymore. I focus on the good things that I have now, like just here and now. Not the good things that I could get in the future, not the good things I've had in the past. What I have now, and what I have now is you guys. You guys are my family. Same with like my real friends as well. Real friends, that's so bad. Like Jess, and then Nikki, Phil, Shauna, Golden Gate, all of you guys. You are my family, and that is the best thing that I could ever ask for. I don't need anything else as long as I have you. Oh, this is getting really cheesy. Cheese alert. Jess's last question is, describe the next 5 years of your life in one sentence. Here, the sentence starts now. In the next 5 years of my life, I will be in a place where I want to be, instead of struggling. As in, I hope to be better with YouTube, I want to have a good career going as well. I hope that wasn't a cop-out. It probably was, but I don't care. Okay. And the last question, yes, is from Ellen. Just to end on a really silly note. Ellen asks, why did the chicken cross the road? Ellen, I love you for these questions, especially when they were in the whiskey stream. I'd live for those questions. But I think it's getting to this point where I think the chicken's now crossing the road to see which joke is true. Did it cross the road just to get to the bitch's house? Then knock knock, who's there? The chicken. That's one of the funniest jokes. I love that joke. But yeah, I think the chicken crossed the road to see which joke is true. And that's probably not the answer you wanted or expected, but that's the answer I'm giving. Okay, dragons. That has actually been the Q&A. 10 questions is probably a good amount for me, especially with the time it takes to actually go through them and actually think of answers to the questions. Because I only have a very short amount of time to actually think about what I'm going to answer before I do. I have a bus ride, the length of a bus ride, which is 10-15 minutes to think about things I'm going to say. That's why I constantly ramble, like I actually am now. But that is it for this video. I do hope you like these kind of things. I'll hope to do more of them so that you can find out more about me. So if you did like it, do leave a like. Comment if you want more of these, or if you liked any of the answers. Or comment any more questions you want to ask, because I'm still looking for more content for the Solving Issues series, like I did get with the bullying question. And if you are new here, do please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Lets me know that this is the content you guys want. So that is it from me, dragons, and I hope to see all of you in the next episode. Bye!